सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीमाता श्रीमहारत्नी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी Lalitasahasranamam composed by Vasinyadi Devatas at the behest of Lalita Devi herself, and in turn Hayagriva Swami, an incarnation of Vishnu, explained nicely all these things to Agastya, and we are in 140th slokam. Swatantra sarvatantresi dashanamurti rupini sanakadi samaradhya sivajnana pradayini. Swatantra means she is independent. She is not controlled by anybody. All tantras, everything is in her only, and she is the ultimate. She is the producer, destroyer, and maintainer of this particular universe. Everything she is. She is not dependent on anybody. We are all dependent on somebody, but she is independent. Swatantra. And all other tantras, tantra means is a kind of worship. Not tantra is not necessarily bad. It was explained. But all tantras, they will have presiding deities. But she is above these things. All tantras have some limitations. They only give some physical. Some tantra you do education. Some tantra you do this benefit. But they won't give motion. But this tantra gives ultimate thing also. So this is Swatantra. That was the idea. Then comes Sarva Tantresi. There are so many tantras in Vedas. For hundreds, thousands are there for Vishnu, for Siva, for various other small deities, even Shudra mantras. But for all these things, the presiding deity is the Divine Mother. For all these things. So in all tantras she is there. So Sarva Tantra, easy means the controller of this particular tantras. She is the Prabhu for all these tantras. Then that means what the logic here is, if you are worshipping Lalita Devi, you need not go for any other deity. That was mentioned in Sarva Mantreshu, Tantreshu, Sarva Mantra Swarupini, Tantra Rupini. That kind of word is also there in Lalitasahasranamas. Then comes Dashana Murti Rupini. Dashana Murti Rupini means Dashana Murti is actually Siva herself, but that is why we are calling Lalita Devi as Dashana Murti. That was explained. When Sanaka Sananda, when they went to Kailasa to get the Brahmajnanam, they found Siva worship, what you call, doing dance with Parvati. Then they said, this man who is in a family life, what Brahmajnanam he is going to give us? So they moved away. Then Shiva, after some long distance, suddenly he appears under a big tree, banyan tree, as a young man with old students nearby. And he is telling with Maunam, some Chinmaya Mudra, he is explaining through the eyes, and the disciples are getting benefited. Mauna Jnana. So these people also get benefited. So he is the Dashanamurti. Here Dashanamurti means the Dashanamurti photo, if you see, for the right to this particular one, there is a Kanaka Bhushanam, which is meant for gents. Then Tatanki means for ladies' ornament, ear instrument, that is there. So the Divine Mother is there in Dashanamurti herself. She herself is Dashanamurti. It was very clearly mentioned. It is not my explanation. It was mentioned, confirmed. So this point here is, she is Dashanamurti Rupini. She gives the knowledge. All the students, whoever are going for examinations, they go to the Dashanamurti in a temple, Shiva temple also on the southern side, south side, Dashanamurti photo will be there. They break the coconuts to get the first class. That is how the Dashanamurti Rupini. So that is the idea. Then Sanakadi Samaradhya. It was explained just now. The Sanakas, when they went to Shiva, and ultimately they prayed to Dashanamurti. Dashanamurti is herself is Shiva, and himself is Divine Mother only. So she is worshipped by Sanakadi. Samaradhya means in a best way. That was explained by Shanmukha Sharma. But I may be wrong. I felt for a minute. Sama means, it is my explanation. As long as some good explanation is given, Divine Mother won't feel bad. That was mentioned by Sringeri Shankaracharya. Don't give any negative meanings. What I want to Sama means, he is Shiva Shakti. For both he is worshipping together. That was the idea of Sanakadi Samaradhya. Here, Sama means Shanmukha Sharma was telling very clearly. Great saints, whoever are worshipping, that is known as Sanaka Samaradhya. Samadhi Sthiti Aradhya. That is the highest type of meditation. Then, and who is there in that particular position, the highest state, herself is the person. Then what will happen if you meditate on her at the Darshanamurti? She, what you get it? She bestows Siva Jnana Pradayini. She, what is Siva Jnana? Siva means Subham, all whatever blessings you are going to have it, everything. What is the best blessing you tell me? It is nothing but Brahmajnana. All other happiness, if you take a cup of coffee or a sweet, that lasts for a few minutes only. So ultimate thing is that is Brahmajnana. That will be given by the Sivajnana Pradayani. She gives only through the Guru. She gives here. Shanmukha Sharma rightly in a jovial way was telling correctly. What is the mantra here? There is no mantra. Om Dashanamurti Namaha or Shivaya Gurave Namaha. That also. These are the mantras to get Shiva's blessings. If you worship Shiva, automatically Divine Mother is very much pleased. There is no doubt on that. Shanmukha Sharma earlier he was studying. Even before you start Lalitasahasranamas, he advised that 24 times Shiva's name should be uttered. Of course, I used to do first Anukam of Rudram. That will have more than that particular one. It depends upon you at least. At least 10 times you can say Siva Yanama, Siva Yanama. At least say Siva, Siva, Siva. It doesn't take much of your time. So that is the idea of this Sanaka Siva Jnana Pradaya. You will get this particular one. Here it is very clear what type of mantras she is controlling. All mantras she is the embodiment and she is the controller of all mantras. She gives not only materialistic benefits, also gives what is the speciality of that. It is independent means it is the capability to give the emotion. That is how it is mentioned. Sivajnana Pradayini. It is. Then how to be worshipped? You won't get it by normal worship. Sanaka Samaradhya. Just like Sanaka, they made the tapas in a bigger way. You should also do in that highest level. Then only you can get that kind of knowledge. Then Darshanamurti Rupini. So I suggest you one thing. On Thursday, today Thursday, on Thursday, if you are happened, if a Shiva temple is there, if there is any your horoscope says Guru Dosham is there, Guru is not up to the mark. Either you do Abhishekam or do Namaste, Pradashanam on the facing the south. Dakshinamurti face will be there. Even if it is not there, facing the south in the Shiva, if you worship for a minute, Shivaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha. There is a Gayatri Mantram also for Shiva. I do not know whether we can tell it or not. Tat Purushayatmehe Mahadevaya Demahi. That kind of thing can do it. It will definitely take you to the higher things. This is simple thing. So here in this sloka, her capabilities and how it is to be worshipped and what you will get out of this particular one, it is very clearly mentioned. So with all the good faith, with all the deeper devotion to the Divine Mother, Bhukti Mukti Pradayini. So let us worship her and let us worship her as Darshanamurti and get the blessings of both Shiva and Shakti. Shiva Shakti Rupini. Om Tassa.